All day, all night, can't we?
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You see an uptick here, but still in the bottom half of the league.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they are tearing it up with the best record in the league. It takes tremendous skill to carve through the competition like they have. So it's been a lot of fun watching them play.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one. And for New York, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward spot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one down.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Now here's Randall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Edwards, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Pass to Brunson. Launches it. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Fires the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. Brunson against DiVincenzo. Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Pass to Edwards. The 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Now here's Towns. The tray drills the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And here's Brunson. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer, tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Brunson covering. DiVincenzo against Brunson. The shot from the low post is good. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
He knew he was going to take the bump. DiVincenzo converted anyway. That's just tremendous focus.
Towns wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks. Timberwolves leading by 3. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Three-pointer, Randall. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with a team that shouldn't be on your level.
Here's Sean Yabusele. He's checked in for OG Anunoby. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Hart against McDaniel. Now here's Hart. Defense is right there. Towns for 3. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Pass to Randall. Now here's Edwards. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And he's good on the 3-ball. 8 points for him. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges outside. Yabusele with it. Pass to Towns. Wide open look. And he gets the jumper to drop. Towns has got 10.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Nick Daniels up top, defended by Hart. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Yabusele. Randall, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, you look at Randall's release, and he gets so much arc on his shot at times. It really works for him.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veteran Jordan Clarkson and Guerschon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, Brunson. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Gobert. still without a basket. 4 on the shot clock. Edwards, good.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock from outside the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
18.
Randall a screen on Towns. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2, they defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
Here's Brunson. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's now 6 points from Mikal Bridges.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Please give a big round of applause for your correct team.
So both teams making some changes here.
Make some noise.
Minnesota's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Bounce pass, Conley. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
McBride passes to Bridges. Towns a screen on Clark. Bridges misses. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now Conley. Outside, Reed. It's deflected. Here's McBride for 3. Bridges. Reed with the rebound. Stan Nasreed is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasreed, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Towns. The 6-footer's good. Towns has got 12.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Kolek after the basket by Minnesota. Yabusele passes to Towns. Shoots from 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 14 points for him.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And here's Conley outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Towns. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
32-27.
And here is Clark. Still yet to score. There's the 3. That one's not going to go. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves,
That's from
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley, and it's Miller in at the 3 spot. Here's McBride. Here's Diawara. And stolen by Miller. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Randall outside. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And New York making a change. Gaudier's checked in. And a change for the Timberwolves. Ingles is checked in. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Knicks trail by 7. McBride with the ball. He has yet to score. And he misses his first shot. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ingles kicks to Reed. Now here's Ingles. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
first team foul.
No stranger to getting to the line. Randall had a chance to draw a foul, and he made sure the ref saw it.
That free throw good from Randall. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in. He's off on the second. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
And he nails the third. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of lead.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Here's Shannon. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. McBride with the ball. He's against Reed. And McBride gets it to go. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
36-31.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Shannon. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Shoots the three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Pass to McBride. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McBride's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Robinson. Bridges double team. Anunoby has the open look. Off target with his 3. Minnesota leading by 8. Now Conley. He has 6. Here's Dillingham. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Dillingham's got his first basket.
Well, Conley has always been a reliable playmaker. He knows how to set a guy up.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Yabusele kicks to Anunoby. Bridges outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to Randall. Conley with the screen on Yabusele. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Towns checked in for New York. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Dillingham. Here's McBride. 5 points in the game. Robinson kicks to Towns. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 18 points.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Towns, and that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Miles McBride. Minnesota also making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Reid. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Towns finds Brunson. Bridges deciding where to go with it. 3 on the clock. Nails the wide-open jump shot. 8 points for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Anunoby. McDaniels defending. And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Gobert with a screen for Randall. Off target from outside. Knicks trailed by 14. Anunoby passes to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
52-40.
McDaniels outside. Back to DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. Knicks with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Towns. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help now.
42.
Bridges against Edwards. Back to Randall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns. Wow. With all the player movement this offseason, Coach, some teams are clearly still trying to build their chemistry.
Yeah, Kevin, but what's tough is you've still got to try to win games while you're building that chemistry, and that can be a tough balance. It takes time, which is why some organizations prioritize continuity.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. So he gets them both. And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert.
54-45.
Back to DiVincenzo. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Lets it go. Hands the shot with nobody near him. DiVincenzo's got 12 in the game.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
They set the screen. Pass to Towns. No good on the triple.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Trains the three-pointer. McDaniels got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Now here's Towns. For 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. Anunoby outside. McBride with the ball. 5 points in the game. And here's Brunson outside. And he stays with it. Pass to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. McBride's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Randall against Towns. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Brunson throws it down.
How about the hops to Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
49.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride.
Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges.
.149 left in the first half of the game. Randall surveying the D. Randall is doubled. Back to McDaniel. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Anunoby with the screen for Hart. Anunoby passes to Towns. Over Gobert. No good off the back of the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bounce pass from Randall. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Runs in the pass to Bridges. This one for 3. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 18. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. Edwards passes to Randall. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. And here's Brunson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Towns. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's Minnesota with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, look here now at New York. Crosstown rivals, you're both eating at the same restaurants, or you got that home cooking. Your family and friends are in the stands. Pride is on the line, along with some big emotions.
I'm getting strangely emotional just hearing you talk about it, Shaq. Kenny, can I have some of your tissues? And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's Brunson. We've got Bridges. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Brunson. And the shot is good. Brunson's got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Hart outside. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Brunson with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Randall outside. 5 on the clock. Out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 16 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. On the wing, Bridges. Beyond the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the middle. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Towns. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Towns has got 27 points. Randall dishes to Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
The key thing, Coach, that Donte DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Donte DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
And a chance to check out the stats for Towns. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 24 per clip, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Randall. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Defensive
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Dante DiVincenzo. One shot.
One shot.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Timberwolves on offense. This run now up to 13-2. Hard against Randall. Six to shoot. Randall is doubled. Here's McDaniels. Pass in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
The assist.
Randall's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Over Gobert. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Look, that shot is there all night, every night for Towns. I mean, who's going to stop it?
Randall outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Now Edwards. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Puts it up. And the Knicks good for 2.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
T-shirts on their way. Let me hear you. It's time for T-shirts. Right now, the loudest section is getting T-shirts. Get on your feet. Who wants a T-shirt?
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In third, the Knicks.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And Minnesota has possession. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards. Shoots over Bridges. That's good from Edwards on the assist by McDaniels.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your star.
For three, Bridges. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Anunoby in the corner. Back to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. At the top of the key, Towns. And no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And here's Brunson. Following Julius Randle's 3. Hart with a screen on DiVincenzo. Anunoby left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Randle. 21 points in the game. Good work there as it goes.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
Anunoby with it. McDaniels defending. From deep. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
New York calls timeout. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here they are, your Knicks 6-man squad. Hey fans, we want to get loud, and we've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks 7-man squad.
He's checked in for the Knicks. And then for Minnesota, Reed comes in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Bridges finds Hart. Here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet out and he hits it. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Outside, Reed. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Hey, that one is his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 26.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Brunson against Conley. And again, it's Jalen Brunson.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Yeah, they could feel that dunk all the way in France. Gobert with the huge dunk.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Brunson with it. Conley picks him up. Yabusele kicks to Hart. Pass to Bridges. And Brunson has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Here's Randall, and it's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
Out of bounds.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Miles McBride subbed in for Hart, and then for Minnesota. Phillips, he's checked in for Gobert. Bones Highland comes in for Randall, and Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Dillingham. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And great when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And New York making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And he makes all 3.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Robinson up top. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Bridges misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Will not go. This is off the front eye. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Yabusele. Shamet and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Timberwolves lead.
Reed with a screen for Conley.
77.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's McBride. Reed with the block.
Outstanding defense by Reed there. He understands the importance of protecting the basket.
Back to McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the wing J.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Dillingham. Puts up a deep 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3 points.
Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision maker and floor general for this team.
Bridges passes to Yabusele. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Over in the corner, Conley. Pass to Dillingham. Inside. Here's Reed. Hits the jump hook. Reed's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then it's Conley. Then it's Dillingham. And it's Phillips in at the center, filling out the middle.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
McBride passes to Anunoby. McBride on the wing. Covered by Conley. Back to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Here's McBride. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves on offense. Pass to Dillingham. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
McBride passes to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. Back to Robinson. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Towns. New York shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Robinson passes to McBride. Towns the screen. Fires the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Now Dillingham. Conley the pass to Phillips. Now here's Reid. Defended by Towns. Reid gets the bucket.
Superb focus from Reid. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
McBride passes to Towns. GH, when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And here's Reid after OG Anunoby made that last 3-pointer.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Pass to McBride. No good with the triple.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And Dillingham with the basket on the assist from Miller. Dillingham's got 5 points now this quarter. McBride passes to Towns. From outside, off the mark.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Outside, Reid, right wing. Here's Phillips. Takes it off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. McBride passes to Towns. Back to McBride. Yabusele screen on Conley. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Reid against Towns. Reid in the post. The shot, no good. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
82.
Now here is Conley. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Towns with it, guarded by Reed. Towns down low. He's against Reed, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 33 points.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Dillingham with it. He's guarded by Anunoby. Buried from 15 feet out.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Out to the right wing. Towns against Reed. Clock at 6. Pass to Towns. Here's Anunoby. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Conley. Launches a 3. Reed misses. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Towns. Pass to McBride. Here's the 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 9 points here in the second half.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Conley. And the rejection by Towns. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Yabusele. Mikal Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Shot from the inbound. That's short off the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Robinson. Now, here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. They get it back. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive board.
91.
Reed with a screen on Bridges. Dillingham, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Bridges for 3. The kick out to Towns. Hits the 3-point bomb. Towns has got 38 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Timberwolves lead.
Outside Conley.
124-94.
Pass to Phillips. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46, 47%. Brunson finds Towns. Anunoby outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Phillips. Towns with the defensive effort. Anunoby in the corner. Bridges outside. Over Dillingham. And there's Bridges on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th assist in this one. Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Reed in the post. Defended by Hart. Ingles with the screen for Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Knicks shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Anunoby kicks to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Hart outside. Towns high post. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there it is for him. Phillips has got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Hart with the screen for Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. The Timberwolves shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Julius Randle.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Brunson. And here is Anunoby. Six to shoot. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Conley feeling it out. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.